developing strategies is the most sophisticated element in public management. However, it's also the case that implementing these strategies is the most difficult part of strategic management. There is not a government in the world that can achieve its goals without a strategy. It is just simply not possible, and we cannot rely on luck. Turning ideas into reality is an art, and it's precisely this that is the art of strategic management. So you might be asking yourself at this point as well, what is strategic thinking? Well, it is a way of acting that is goal-orientated, and it's precisely this that we hope students of our programme will adopt. Strategic thinking is not the strongest side of the Southeastern European sector. This is understandable considering the history of the region, but now is the time to make the regions ready to compete in the world economy. Our research shows that there is a lack of capacity in local governments for planning strategically for the future.
We believe, and in fact we know, that with good education, stable employment opportunities and the right infrastructure, the next generation of any country will be able to take control of their future. But then, elected officials must have the right tools to deliver this to people and make sure that they know how to use in the best way all the resources they have available. About 60% population says their living standards have declined. About 85% population expect further price increases. And about 65% population expects the situation to deteriorate. So even if we are discussing just negative data, negative numbers, those countries in the Southeast European region, they are making a lot of efforts to improve and to get better. In this case, I would like to give you a sample from Bulgaria, which seems to be one of the poorest countries in Europe, but actually they are really financially stable because they are implementing its financial stability pact. State budget deficit as low as 3%. They set limits on expenditure, so they know how to spend the money that they have. And the tax rate stays low, which means in this case Bulgaria is still very attractive to investors. But there is a lack of something that doesn't let them attract investors. So there's something more to be done is economic activity. And the economic activity is basically improving competitiveness, attracting investors, and delivering new jobs for people become wealthier and have an improved living standard. So what the central government can do in those countries, they can build intellectual infrastructure. By intellectual infrastructure, we mean to create a critical mass of municipal workers to think strategically.